Now what we're going to do is go to our website cPanel, and we're going to get used to the cPanel, which is also referred to as the control panel. And so if you used HostGator, which is what was recommended in one of the previous sessions on setting up your web hosting, this is what it's going to look like. So we're going to go to your address bar at the top, which is where you type in your websites, and we're going to go here to www.yourdomain.com/cPanel. So yourdomain.com/cPanel. So this is the domain you registered.com/cPanel. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here with one of the sites that we've got here. And you're just going to log into your account here. And once you're logged in, they do like to upsell you on different things. You can just select no thanks once you're back here. But once you're inside your HostGator control panel, this is what it looks like. It gives you plenty of flexibility back here. Just want to briefly just show you a few of the features back here. But the first and most important, some of the things you want to look for back here, you've got different navigation options back here. You can actually move these special offers around if you want to. You can move your preferences to the top. So you can just see that you can actually drag these different areas around so that you deal with the things that are most important to you. So if you want to drag up like preferences, mail, you can push down their special offers. Typically, you can put file manager up there. So this is just kind of an introduction here to cPanel or control panel, so you know what you're doing. Logs, we can move that to the top. And we'll move HostGator links. And you've got a variety of different things in here that you can actually work with. So you can arrange it to your liking. You can move the things in the middle here to where you prefer and like it. Under mail, this is what you're going to under the mail tab. This is what you're going to find. And if there also is a section that you're not going to be looking at, you can actually choose to close it as well. So you could put the window, click that little arrow, and that will actually close that little window box, so that way you're not having to deal with looking at everything if you don't want to be. So just click on that down arrow to expand the little tabs again. So under mail, let me just briefly review this. Under mail here, you've got your web mail. You've got your email accounts, which we will get to in a future video if you want to know how to actually set up your own email account that goes with your domain. So this is where you're going to do everything email related, whether it's forwarding your emails, setting up like an autoresponder, like a vacation type autoresponder, not an autoresponder like Aweber, but an auto-response message. If people email a certain message, maybe you have another email like for people to claim a bonus. So you do bonus@yourdomain.com, and whenever they email that special email, automatically will send them, whatever it is they picked up. Those kind of things, is kind of what you're looking at under mail. The files, file manager, this is generally you won't do a lot with this because you're going to be using an FTP client like FileZilla, and that will be in future videos for you to understand. But file manager inside here is where you're going to find all the different, basically your entire web files. So you can upload files, you can rename files, you can edit files. This is one of those things that we'll go over. That's an entire video in and of itself. The logs, we will get into those. Logs is mainly focused on website traffic, so how much traffic your different websites are getting, those types of things. What kind of numbers are you seeing? HostGator links, as you saw, we moved that. These are different things like their billing system, like if you need to update your billing information so your account stays active, that's important there. They have live chat support. If you have domains with HostGator, you could go there. Special offers, they always have different special offers coming up. Security, this is a whole nother video in itself. This is how you would password protect directories. Like if you had a certain set of files that you uploaded that you wanted to keep those protected, or keep those basically with just like a password so only certain people could access them. That's what a password protected directory is. The subdomains, this is where you're going to do a lot of domains. We'll do a video just on this section as well. So this is if you're adding different domains to your account, that's where that would go. MySQL databases, most of the time you're going to steer clear of this because software tools that set up WordPress and things like that automatically create your databases for you. So generally you'll kind of stay out of databases. Software and services, what you're going to find in software and services inside your cPanel is Fantastico Deluxe is probably the biggest one that you want to look for. What Fantastico Deluxe does is it actually creates different it's got a variety of different software programs as well. We'll explore that in another video. That's for things like your WordPress. For WordPress, you're going to go to Fantastico. So that's an important thing to remember. WordPress, installing your own support desk, those types of things are done with Fantastico. More advanced things, most of the time you're not going to do anything in here. So you could actually probably just even close that tab under advanced. SEO and marketing tools. You can kind of click on these to read the different resources that they have, but generally you can find that information elsewhere. On the left-hand side, of course, they give you access to their affiliate program. They tell you kind of the main domain on your account. They give you all kinds of different information on your account and things like that. One of the things you want to look for on the left hand side here is name servers. This is going to be found inside HostGator control panel. The left hand side, again, it's going to say name servers. So that's very important, and we'll cover that in another video when we actually add on our domain and point our domain. So that's what we're going to do in just a little bit here. So that's kind of an overview of your control panel. We're going to go on to the process of actually adding on our domain and actually going through and getting our name servers set up.